Okay, let's see if this will go through this time. We've tried about 7 times before, and nothing's gone through to the feeds. We'll wait a moment and see if this goes through. If you've got the notification and joined, for goodness sake, say hello so we know. Okay, so it's working that side. You pulled it up here. Bear with. On the board, of course, you're looking at the 1529 ScotRail service to Nairn, Forres, Elgin, Keith, Huntly, Inch, Inverary, and Dice. Okay, let me get back where I'm supposed to be. Here we are. Okay, so it's saying it's not going well. Good for you. What's this? Hang on. Load up the main video page. That's where I can see the chat without looking at my phone. Okay, so it's saying we're on. Oh, are you, Dave? There we go. I can see it now. Okay, so after that bit of a kerfuffle, welcome to today's Saturday chat. This is, of course, deliberately a chat, so we're not going to be showing stations as such. If you suggest any, they'll just be deleted from chat. But those that are here, hello and good afternoon to you. In the background, I'm uploading yesterday's video, which is about 64 minutes long. So you've got something there. Anyways, Idris Trains, I can't stream Asher because it's not on my list. And Gainsborough Central has got no service for the next fortnight. I pulled all the trains out the timetable today, as I was asked, of course, by the Northern Timetabler, do we keep it in, being we only get about an average of 4 passengers a week? Over 6 trains, you're averaging 4 passengers. No, get rid. I don't know, Adam. Why do you ask? I can't find it to anyway. It might. But I never really tried it. Let's change that station because I'm getting bored of it. Let's pop down to Pembroke Dock. Yeah, shot on RTT, but then if it would be in my feed. Okay, there's a station message saying welcome to the stream. After the stream, you'll find me at a railcam.nl stream. Observing trains through Helmont to Hout, which I'll be popping onto after. So if you want to join me there, I will do. I'll stick a link in the chat before I pop over. There's the 1625 Arriva Trains Wales service to Swansea, which you'll see the new request stop message, which comes with the Gen 2 board. I'm still trying to find my other phone, which I've just misplaced and lost. If you want the train to stop, nah, I don't. I'm just going to say, can you stop here and take the biscuit? Yeah, Paul from the Brigade community. Northern's essentially flogged him off because they were trying to get some money back. So now the line's more random than ever. It's begging for closure. And I'm fighting for closure. If nobody's going to use it, why the hell are you going to try and keep it open? Are you completely insane? Probably. Is the answer. Probably. there's Hornsey. Next train is for Moorgate, calling it Haringey, Finsbury Park, Drayton Park, Highbury and Islington, Essex Road, Old Street and Moorgate. Paul, I think he's found himself a placement on the stationer's doctor's scheme on the Mansfield line, on the Robin Hood line. I'm not too certain because I've not heard back any further. But another waiting for permanent closure of the Brigg line to passenger traffic. Oh, did you, Adam? Someone's probably disliked it already and said, where's the screen recorder? No, don't, it's that Minecraft Legends channel. London Blackfriars, London Bridge, East Croydon, Gatwick Airport, Three Bridges, Balcombe, Haywards Heath, Wivelsfield, Burgess Hill, Essex, Preston Park and Brighton. It was Trevs. It's a pain that Northern pulled the Brigg line right down the shitter. They pulled it right down. Because I was at Gainsborough Central on Thursday checking around, of course. No strike posters at all. And the strike was Thursday and today. There was no strike posters on Thursday, regardless, covering both days. The station was a complete tip. And it looked as if some of the promotionary boards on the station gate were damaged. Goes to show that nobody looked after the line to close the bloody thing. If the line was, well, even used more, we'd have gone back to Ibblestone by now. We haven't. Probably nothing's changed at Ibblestone anyway. Acton Main Line's not even got a platform 1. Platform 4, the 1532, Transport for London Rail service to London Paddington only. As they've now taken over Heathrow Connect. Then platform 3 looks like it might be the 1552, Transport for London Rail service to Hayes and Harlington. Indeed, transferred recently. It's all just Transport for London Rail, which is shown on it's shown on faster route as a class 315. If you can see that. That's the default TfL unit on faster route. The old class 315. Let's have a look at Heathrow's 2 and 3. Because Terminal 1 closed ages ago. No, Great Western Railway no longer serves at Kate. There's Acton Main Line, like a couple of stations served by Great Western have gone over to Transport for London Rail. Hello, South Yorkshire Train and Bus Spotter. They're not new, Adam. They've been operating on the Liverpool Street Shenfield for about 2 years. New. Go away. Next you'll be saying the 91s and HSTs are brand new. Both 36 years under their belt. They've got nothing to show for it either. Nothing. Where's Hayes and Harrington, Adam? Is that where you buy a screen recorder from? Hayes and Harrington. Might check them out because I've never heard of them. Let's have a look at MSN or Marsden, Yorkshire. Autocorrection.com to Manchester Piccadilly, calling it Greenfield, Staley Bridge and Manchester Piccadilly. And that's the TransPennine Express train, calling at more stations though between Huddersfield and Staley Bridge. Then after, of course, the 1544 TransPennine Express service to Leeds, calling at Huddersfield, Deaton, Murfield, Ravensthorpe, Dewsbury, Batley, Morley and Leeds. So today, due to the industrial action, it's only TransPennine Express serving Marsden and local stations between Huddersfield and Staley Bridge. Nuclear, I might be doing them Monday, actually ticking off if someone don't throw a fucking rock at my train. I'll stick a link in the chat in a moment of the recent attack of 153324 at Nuclear. Also, trains don't really stop at Nuclear either, they're all bypassing now. Pop up, there we go, no trains, told ya, bye-bye. It's because the next couple are cancelled as well. Due to a shortage of train crew, the next Northerns are cancelled. He says. When's the next inbound, actually? Hang on. Yeah. So the next one you would see on the board would be 1639, but that's been pulled. We'll check Barton on number, and then we'll go over to Claythorpes. Again, should be there on Monday if the Great Western box stays down there. Nothing at Barton either. Claythorpes, there we are, calling it Grimsby Town, Hayborough, Barnetby, Scunthorpe, Doncaster, Meadowall, Sheffield, Stockport, Manchester Piccadilly, and Manchester Airport. Hello, East Sussex train spotter. Let me just find train attack Nuclear. That might find it on Googly. Here we are. From the Grimsby Telegraph. Uh, 1655, don't think that's running. What, postman, Pat, Trev? Yeah, the link I've stuck in the chat is regarding the incident at Nuclear a couple of days ago. So recently, Great Western Railways 153373 has taken over. We're expecting that to be until the end of next week. In theory. Yeah, I'm right, it's Sussex train spotter. Wick? I don't think there's a train at Wick. They haven't got a new stations officer though for the Brigg line. Oh, there you go. Thurso, Jordamus Junction, Scots Calder, Alton Brayek, Forzenard, Kilbrace, Kildonnan, Elmsdale, Brora, Dunroban Castle, Golspie, Rogart, Larg, Invershin, Culrain, Ardgay, Tain, Invergordon, Dingwall, Muir of Ord, and Inverness. Platform 1 for the 1600 hours ScotRail service to Inverness. Some stops are only made by request. Please ensure the conductor knows where you wish to alight. Probably, Adam. A Lincoln Avenue signal box closed properly end of June, I think. I don't, Jack. No, it's in 3 and a bit hours. Adam might go, though. But yeah, what the bloody hell did they call the service today? Okay, of course, so there's Southern Airport with a 15.4 Greater Anglia train to Prittlewell and Southend Victoria. So there you saw the 16.15 Greater Anglia service to Billericay. Thurso. Probably the same train we just saw at Wick. Georgemas Junction, Scots called it, yeah, bloody blah, it's the same bloody one. I've no idea, put engineering work taking place. No, will you? Won't pay much attention then. Oh, for Christ's sake. First they got right away and the rules don't count. We got to follow them, they haven't. And now they're saying if we let an ambulance pass, we're being fined £1,000. Right, who writes this shit then? Who writes that rubbish? Good gravy. That's Teresa Fart. She needs shooting and big time. E3 2 and 3 we did a couple of minutes back. What do you think to that, what I showed you then? A moment ago, let an ambulance past, could get you £1,000 fine. I believe it, because I wouldn't ever move out of the way. I've got my way, in my lane, in my position, that's where I'm bloody well staying. Hello, Tom Burris, we didn't see a pull in a few minutes ago. There's a 1637 to Newark Castle, putting at Matlock, Bath, Cromford, Watson, Well, Ambergate, Belper, Duffields, Derby, Spondon, Long Eaton, Attenborough, Beeston, Nottingham, Carlton, Burton, Joyce, Blaisby, Fisker and Rolleston and Newark Castle. The TfL Stratford, of course. The Docklands, hang on. There's the Docklands like Ratford with platform 4A, 4B, 16 and 17. Is that the right one? It's not changed over, is it? There we are. Woolwich Arsenal, Canary Wharf. Stratford International. Beckton. Canary Wharf. We'd already done Heathrow 2 and 3, Adam. Shush. or I'll buy her a screen recorder. And also, there's been a pair of Southwest 59 down Corfe Castle earlier. He's watching a train going by. Where the bloody hell are you then? Edinburgh Waverley. What did we say? I won't look in Preston. Preston Lancs. Like properly, Jay, I'd extend that a lot longer if it was at a crossing. Like, for example, if something happened, I could stop the stream and you wouldn't see it. So I'd make sure then there's a fair big delay. With what happened at Doncaster just yesterday, if I was streaming and I didn't have a delay, I would not have put the VOD out, the video on demand. I wouldn't have put that part out. Load of buses at Preston to Manchester Piccadilly. Some TransPennine for Oxenholme Lake District. Manchester Airport, that's MIA, Manchester International Airport. Boop. Calling at Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Victoria. Strange. Huddersfield. Dewsbury. Leeds. Crossgates. York. Thirsk. Northallerton. Yarm. Thornaby. And Middlesbrough. That train's 3 minutes late. Then on platform 3A, the 1553 TransPennine Express service to Manchester Piccadilly, Stockport, Sheffield, Meadowhall, Doncaster, Scunthorpe, Barnetby, Grimsby Town, and Cleethorpes. Then of course platform 1B is the 1559 local stop at Piccadilly, and platform 1A is the 1610 TransPennine Express service to Oxenholme Lake District, calling at Manchester Piccadilly, Preston, Lancaster, and Oxenholme Lake District. But yeah, trains that usually just go Piccadilly Huddersfield will now go Manchester Piccadilly, Manchester Oxford Road, Manchester Victoria. Don't ask me why, Low Charlton. We never hear from you. Where you been hiding? We don't really hear from Asnat much either. Ah. She came in and say hello and buggered off again. Air? There's air. I didn't notice it go through. We're East Midlands on strike every bloody day by the looks of it. Going throughout the list, you'll see the 1625 ScotRail service to Maybole and Girvan. And then here's a replacement bus that I can't pronounce. Someone have a go. Someone give me a pronunciation of that one. If you can read it. Is it K and Port? I got a bloody clue. Hello, Network Southwest. West Ham, Barking, Upminster, West London, Lanedale, Basildon, Pitsea, Benfleet, Leigh-on-Sea, Chalkwell, Westcliff, Southend East, Southend Central, Thorpe Bay, and Shoebury-Ness. Platform 3 for the 1547 C2C service to Shoebury-Ness. I can't say that was a guess. London City Airport. Here we go. Platforms 1 and 2 of the Transport for London station. Oh, it's one of them, Carol. Stratford International, Woolwich Arsenal, Bank, Woolwich Arsenal. I feel like I want flipping weakest link saying Bank. Just going to quickly change it across to Ohms Chapel as the Pembroke train's there. And it's calling there today due to the industrial action which has closed the Stockport Staley Bridge and Brigg Line. Both closed. Says the second train, the 1554 Arriva Trains Wales service to Pembroke Dock, which will then call at Sandbach, Crewe, Nantwich, Whitchurch, Shrewsbury, Church Stretton, Craven Arms, Ludlow, Leominster, Hereford, Abergavenny, Cwmbran, Newport, Cardiff Central, Bridgend, Pyle, Port Talbot Parkway, Baglan, Britton Ferry, Neath, Skewen, Llansamlet, Swansea, Galverton, Llanelli, Pembury and Berryport, Carmarthen, Whitland, Narberth, Kilgeckie, Sundersfoot, Tenby, Penally, Manorbier, Lamphey, Pembroke, and Pembroke Dock. Some stops are only made by request. Please ensure the conductor knows where you wish to alight. Is Trent Junction box going to close? It might be closed.
This train has been delayed by a fault on this train.
Oh, well done. Useless. Ockenden. Not far from Chafford 100. Calling it Chafford 100, Grays, Tilbury Town, East Tilbury, Stamford-le-Hope, Pitsea, Benfleet, Leigh-on-Sea, Chalkwell, Westcliff, and Southend Central. Llanbedr. Llanbedr, which of course is a request stop. Calling it Pensarn, Llandanwg, Harlech, Teigwyn, Talasanau, Llandequin, Penrhyn Deudraeth, Menforth, Porthmadog, Criccieth, Penycain, Aberech, and Pwllheli. The train will call on request at most stations. Please be advised the 1638 Arriva Trains Wales service to Machynlleth has been cancelled due to a shortage of train crew. Anything other than C2C? St. Neots sounds better. Thank you, Beresford. Calling at Huntingdon and Peterborough. Platform 1 for the 1616 Thameslink service to Peterborough. They might be redoing those stations up. Maybe. Is the Thameslink station actually any different to a Great Northern one? Let's have a look at Manchester Piccadilly. Okay, there's the 1547 to Staley Bridge, Mosley, Slough, Uddersfield, Dewsbury, Batley, Leeds, Garforth, Selby, Brough and Hull. Preston. I think they still have them buses there, you know, them from the short stay car park on Butler Street. Which is very, very specific. Then there's the 1553 Arriva Trains Wales service to Llandudno. Calling at Manchester Oxford Road, Patricroft, Eccles, Adams, shut up about Northallerton. If you want to hear Northallerton so bad, go there, being you're at Doncaster. Go what, 3 stations further, if it will shut you up. Wivenhoe. That's on the Colchester-Clacton line. Calling at Thorpe plus Oakham and Clacton-on-Sea. You've asked the same question about 20 different times, though. Go there yourself if you're that bloody fussed. There's a 1630 Greater Anglia service to Ingatestone. Oh, we got any other mods in the OS? Hang on. What mods have we got that's actually here? Oh, I think Network Southwest's here, isn't he? No, I've got no mods online, yet it's saying another mod dealt with that comment. The next up, we're going to Llanfair, bring with the which is also a request stop. Bye! I don't think so, Network Southwest. I can't spot the resemblance. I've only watched one episode of the latest £100,000 drop. It was better at $1 million, you could play it online for fun. Nah, this one you can't, it's really boring. And regarding the Doncaster I said about a few minutes ago, you'll see an image from it in the video I'm putting out in about 20 minutes or so. Might even be later once I've completely rendered it. But that will show somewhat what happened yesterday at Doncaster on Platform 4. I'd find the picture again, no, but I can't be asked for the life of me. Because the porters after this, I'll be watching one of the Rocam.nl streams from Helmont to Hout. February 2012, I think. Trevs. I know, platform 2 at Portsmouth. Oh, wonderful, the first train's bloody cancelled. Ah, Carol. Right, what's the reason behind that bloody cancellation? This is due to emergency services dealing with an incident earlier today. Well, that all went fine and dandy, didn't it? Look. Useless. Also, if you're wondering what the ferry symbol looks like on the app, on Faster Route, that's a ferry. Hello, Southwestern Railway train spotter and HA level crossing, lol. Looks like Adam disliked the stream as he went. Google Plus put paid to it. That doesn't make sense. The app on my phone is Faster Route. I'll see if they've got a web page available so you can load it up on your device. Yeah, they have. It's available for iOS and Android, whoever has Windows Phone, which is nobody. There's the link to Faster Route. It doesn't all. This train is formed of 8 coaches. Is it? Well, it's not calling at this bloody station, so I don't care. Next, we're gonna go up the line 1 station to PMS, premenstrual syndrome at Portsmouth and Southsea. Yeah, some of the 450s are taken out. I've no idea why. Penzance, yeah, I'm going to get rid of all the services that are cancelled again so it's easier to see. We might take a look over to Newquay afterwards because, of course, it's back in the summer timetable again as of this week. Calling it Camborne, Redruth, Truro, St Austell, Parr, Bodmin Parkway, Liscard, Plymouth, Totnes, Newton Abbot, Exeter St David's, Tiverton Parkway, Taunton, Bristol Temple Meads, Bristol Parkway, Cheltenham Spa, Birmingham New Street, Tamworth, Burton-on-Trent, Derby, Chesterfield, Sheffield and Leeds. That'll arrive into Leeds at midnight 30. But if you want to loo, off you go, Minecraft Legends, goodness sake. Loo. Loo to Liscard. Calling it Liscard only. That's a very short line. I thought it was longer than 1 station. No, I must be thinking of the other branch. Must be thinking of the Falmouth. of Truro. Falmouth Docks, let's just have a gander down there before heading off to Newquay. And you, the Minecraft legends, are the one bullying AB, so off your trot, bugger off. No train at Shippey anyway. That's Friday, one way early morning, other way late. No, of course you ain't, Connor, that's the idea. You just get the night screen, no service available at this station. A's and Arlington, can't remember if we did that. We'll do it anyway. Where's... there it is. Long cross, yeah, good luck getting there. How about you get a permit to travel from the machine if it's active, to basically tell yourself you've been there. Which is what I'm trying to do a bleeding spondon, but the thing never works. Then of course is Northern coming up with this
Promise to pay.
form. I'm going to promise to pay bugger all, I'd rather pay it as I arrive. Billericay. Calling at Wickford, Rayleigh, Hockley, Rochford, Southend Airport, Prittlewell, Southend, Victoria. It is, Connor, because then you can't tell yourself you've been there and have evidence to back it up. Ipswich. Reading, the board's based off Reading and Bristol Parkway anyway. Only thing we can't get on there now is short platform notices, which most trains don't fit anywhere. Reading West, Mortimer, Bramley, Hampshire and Basingstoke. That's what they're thinking about, Daniel. They're thinking about screen doors in the Thameslink core through St Pancras, through to, I think it's City Thameslink, or London Blackfriars, whichever one's furthest out. The 800s are full for Great Western Railway. They tend to shorten them down. I've heard of some Swanseas only being 5 carriages. When they got the 800s, there was bloody 10. Yeah, I've seen the 717, it looks a bit strange. Because that's the train where, there's a pair of stairs in the very front of it, isn't it? It's very peculiar. Yeah. That's it, Connor. It's not normal. It's really not normal. Okay, now we're going to take it to Doncaster. To show how fully customisable the board is. And of course I'll let you know when the next batch is ready, but it won't be for a good couple of months. If Thameslink became part of the tube, but it's not though, is it? Nice little tag there, Virgin. I think I've been to King's Cross, yeah, many moons ago. I've been all over the place and I can't remember. I know I went by Wembley Stadium railway station a little while ago, a good few years back. And right against the depot. Yeah, maybe, kind of depends how much it's going to bloody cost you. I can't do all these rows around here, but I ain't got £500 to spare. You can arseholes. Oh, this is Doncaster. Birthplace of Jeremy Clarkson. Yeah, that's 25 for 3 days, Connor, but like, round there, the East Midlands Rover, the Lincolnshire Rover, £400 and odd. £400 and odd for one person alone. I'm paying that sort of money, I ain't even got it. Like, I've got about enough to do the Barton line on Monday, and that's it, my bank's empty again. They are bloody crazy. March, nothing's changed anyway. Calling it Maney, Ely, Bury St Edmunds, Stowmarket and Whipswich. No idea what the issue for that Ipswich is. Probably late off for Peterborough and Whittlesea. I don't know what this slates thing is it's giving me, hang on. Add-ins... Okay, well that's broken down, hasn't it? I never really explored stream settings. We'll do Barnetby and then Southwood and Ferrers. Why is this blasted thing not working? Come on. Come on. So that's Barnetby. See if we can get that up. No. Right. Southwood and Ferrers with its one platform. Calling it North Fanbridge, Althorn, Burnham-on-Crouch and Southminster. There's the other train, of course, heading to Wickford. Hello, Toby. But I think that's all we've got time for this afternoon. We'll catch you next time.